That's good, is. I'm just chilling, bro. What you up to? Huh? Nah. No, I don't have my car anymore. Where's it at? Oh, they're playing out in Provo? Is it like a big tournament, like with a bunch of teams and shit? Oh, so they played yesterday and they're gonna play today? That's dope. This is a different one? Okay. Okay. That's dope, bro. But are you about to go to that? Okay. Um, fuck, I might take my mom's with me, or my dad's. I'll see. What's up? No, for sure. Is there a bunch of who's all going? Is it, okay. Yeah, that'd be dope. I'm down. You said it's at. Yeah, I've seen him lately. Last, not the sevens, but I talked to him after a few times. Uncle Jay and the twins. Yeah, I watched the. Yeah, I watched it. Poe was posting it on his Facebook. That shit was lit as fuck. Um, fucking what have you been doing today? What you up to? Man, can you hear me? What you up to? Oh, okay. Yeah, bro, I'm just playing 2K right now. There's bro, have you talked to Donda? I haven't seen that dude in a minute either. Okay, he's gone. I know his fucking foot was killing him and shit. Well, he was gonna play the game last night, but he didn't get on. Oh, okay. You guys play Call of Duty. Yeah. What the free one? What's it called? Warzone. Okay. I haven't played Warzone forever. Is it pretty lit? I just have shitty internet, bro. Fuck yeah. What are they? What kind of internet they have? It was dog shit. Do you have Google Fiber? Bro, so that shit is super. Yeah, I used to have that when I was at the Blue House downtown. I used to landline my Google Fiber. Bro, the best internet ever is Google Fiber. There's no it's not even close.
Engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Welcome everyone.
Fuck, here we go.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. Monday, they kick off a road.
Bro, that Path of Titan shit is taking off, bro.
They're off to Brooklyn.
That dinosaur game, bro. You gotta play that shit.
But for these guys, it is a chance to go out. When you were coaching, what was your focus around this?
Let's see.
Early in the season, Brian, really in the entire season, but especially early, you just want to try to be getting better every single night, making the corrections from one night to the next, and just keep growing as a team.
And a miss there off the inbound. Clippers trail by 4. Leonard passes to Collins. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Now here's Jokic. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Now let's send it over to Ali LaForce, who was able to talk with Michael Malone.
To no one's surprise, they're focused defensively.
No way. Man, is she still there? Okay. Bro, that motherfucker Jokic is crazy.
And Ali, thank you for that. The free throw drops for Jokic. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an
What are you playing, bro?
Not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. With his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands.
Damn, bro. I wish I had my fucking car, bro. It's just been stressful, bro. I fucking lost my job. I fucking can't fucking pay for shit, bro. Barely can pay for fucking weed.
Collins outside.
Fuck no, cause I'm gonna owe.
Back to Collins.
Fuck yeah.
Shot clock at 6.
Definitely.
The Clippers gotta hurry. Late clock here. 3 points.
Because I claim, yeah, or whatever the fuck it is, from the federal tax, not the state.
Outside Murray.
I don't think you can do it with state tax.
Jokic against Zubac. Jokic passes to Murray. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Outside for Harden. And it's as well. Simmons is checked in.
Fucking one of them. I had 2 pistols, but I sold the 45. But I sold it for pretty cheap at the pawn shop. It was, well, I pawned it. I didn't sell it, so I think it was like 400 or some shit. I put it at the pawn shop at, cause I need the money to fucking, bro, I had to pay my cell phone. I don't know, I had some bills and shit I had to pay. I didn't have any money. So, I got 1 pistol left. One I bought from, nah, fuck no, I pawned all that shit, back when I was with Jackie, like last year or something. Or fucking, I can't remember. Yeah, it was probably like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Michael Malone here, calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Upon those out of, what's the fuck? What's that shit called? Out in, it's right next to AF. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it's called. God damn.
The Nuggets lead by 6. Outside Murray. Jokic the screen.
What, guns?
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Oh, like some cars and shit?
Enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Okay.
Had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense.
Yeah, I'm gonna check Facebook then.
Here's Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Peyton Watson. Shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Fuck.
What you love about this Denver offense, Graham, by and large,
I just, it was tough, bro. Like, it came down to somebody asking me to do something that I don't normally do, and I felt uncomfortable with it. And because I didn't follow through with it, they decided to fire me. But it's because me and Levi got the center manager fired because he's a fucking asshole. So they were definitely out to get me, bro. It was kind of fucked up. But I got fired from some shit that I do all the time, basically. Like, if we're not basically this lady asked me to go and drop something I was doing, to go do a baby setup. And I was in the middle of just doing something, like setting up some oxygen shit, and then dropping off some tanks up the street. And she was like, nah, you need to hurry up and stop doing what you're doing right now and go do what I told you to do. And it wasn't even like a manager that works for us, because like I said, our manager got fired. So this guy, the boss above him, sent like a manager from Bountiful, this bitch named Janica that I worked for out in Bountiful a few times, and because I've gone and worked at that center, and she basically doesn't like me, bro. But she told me to go do something. I told her, fuck no, I'm doing something else right now, and then I'll go do that. Like, it's only gonna take like 15-20 minutes. And then she fucking like told, the boss or whatever, and I got fired for insubordination, basically, for like not following orders, basically. It was some hoe ass shit. So, like yeah, bro. I mean, life happens, bro, It is what it is. Yeah, I was definitely upset about it, and then, like, I'm still looking into, like, exactly, talking to some attorneys and shit, trying to figure this shit out, so we'll see what the fuck happens. Yeah, bro. Nah, I don't even just cause I got kicked off of that shit, and Ubering, and my Amazon Plus or whatever the fuck it was called, the driving app. It's been pretty tough, bro. I'm trying to find a job though. I've worked so many jobs, like most people are not gonna hire me, so it's fucking crazy, bro. It's just, huh? Nah, why? Have you? No, I haven't either. No, I think, I don't even know if he's out here, bro. I think he's back in Arizona.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Porter with the steal. To the paint. Here's Watson. From deep. And that one's good. Strother's got 6.
And this defense needs to turn the
Damn.
screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to Eubanks to end the run. Outside Bogdanovich. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Nuggets. They have a 19-point lead.
Yeah, but that shit's ran by the, but yeah, Arabs, bro. They don't hire anybody. Yeah, they don't really hire. They don't hire people.
Over Jordan. Oh, it would have tried had it fallen, but it is offline. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we...
I'm not tripping, bro.
It's Denver up 19. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second
Fuck,
quarter in
dude.
just a moment.
I'm already training every day, bro. I fucking my legs are so fucking sore right now.
And if you're just tuning in, we've
Oh, coaching? Yeah, bro. I'm definitely down to coach. I just need to apply to a team though,
has been the game they've wanted to
like a weak ass high school.
Really loving their
Huh?
activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through a
Are you talking about training?
on the floor for the Clippers. We've got
Oh yeah, no, definitely, bro.
with Ben Simmons. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Collins in at the 4. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said
What do they normally charge, bro? Do you know?
offensive rebounds and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Ali. Inside, clock at 6. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Denver leading by 17. And he's going for the oop here. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Really?
Collins outside. To the inside. Porter with the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run for the finish. And it's Watson missing. Clippers trail by 19. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire
Yeah, no, for sure.
mental and physical toughness.
I just gotta figure out like how do I even what I'm trying to figure out is how to even get a hold of.
And it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, that's the part of Porter Jr.'s game that can take him to the next level.
The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Westbrook. And they pick up 2. Westbrook's got his second basket.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level.
Bro, I think I'm just gonna do DSC training
Points.
Pass to Bogdanovich.
or like DSC strength and conditioning. Either probably that's like the same shit though.
5 to shoot.
That's probably what I'm gonna do, bro. Cause it's my initials, so like I can just say it's just my name.
Westbrook with the rebound.
Like
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Watson with it. Outside Porter. Here's Strother. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. Strother's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing.
oh, smart dude.
Everything is working for them right now.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means Honestly, teams' front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on.
No,
No doubt.
that's smart, bro.
Thanks a lot. Jordan with a screen on Simmons. Pass to Porter from behind the arc. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Nuggets third.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah.
Leonard passes to Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Collins has got 8 points. And here's Denver. They've got a 13-2 run going.
Yeah. No.
Pass to Brown. And here's Westbrook.
Yeah.
Here's Brown. Westbrook outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes.
Kids that age, yeah.
And he sinks the second.
Facts.
The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Collins passes to Jones.
No, you down shit. No, you're right.
Foul against Westbrook. Shakes him. Powell's shot is off.
Like it.
Denver has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And it's blocked by Collins. To the middle.
Okay, so they do online, like online shit, social.
There's the triple. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Okay.
Matched up with the Thunder.
Yeah.
Ball's there.
In this league, you have to stay active at both
That'd be tough, bro.
Thought their lackluster defense was the
I mean, I'm down. Fuck.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Bro, I'm down as fuck. I've you know what I'm saying, I've definitely, I mean, we've talked about it before. I'm down to do like a family like little
That shot missing.
but I guess like you said, I gotta start it off, you know what I mean? Like I have to actually do it. You know what I mean? Like
Here's
no, you're right, bro. I'll because it makes sense to just turn training into like a family business. Sai already does it, you know, like she's pretty big on that shit, and she's training Poe right now.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
The smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Yeah, it's just a simple move, but
Yeah, so he's a big
when it works.
connection, yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that, B.A.
Here's Porter. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
To the left side wing. Collins inside. He's guarded by Porter. Collins, no good. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second.
Yep.
Brown. Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. The 3 is up.
Yeah, strength and conditioning and shit.
Missing. The Clippers shooting just 28%, lacking confidence on offense right now.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Murray passes to Brown. Down low.
No doubt.
Takes it out to Westbrook. Takes the 3. That bucket makes it 3 for 5.
The defense gave him a little space.
No, for sure.
And he took advantage.
The Clippers shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Simmons, the pass to Collins. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the wing.
I appreciate it, bro. Fucking
Takes a 3.
Yep.
And again, Denver with a three.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Porter's gone 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. Lethal accuracy. Simmons, the pass to Jones. Westbrook against Powell. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. For Denver, they've got 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Oh, deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Ben Simmons.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Collins, no good. Denver has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second.
Yeah, number 13, the end in the nation.
Westbrook against Bogdanovich.
I got the pictures like on like the screenshots on ESPN and all that shit. I can get like I just gotta put them on social media and crop them out and shit, I guess, and then write a bio.
And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brown passes to Murray.
Okay. No, that's cool.
With it. Here's Jokic. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Jokic has got 8.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead.
Nah, bro, that's for sure.
Absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Nah,
Inside to win the drought.
nah, appreciate you, bro. I'll definitely. Oh, so I just gotta create a new Instagram because I already have Instagram. Like, just create another. Okay.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Collins with it. Now Porter defending. Howard down as the whistle blows. 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna do training, strength and conditioning. DSC training.
So
Yeah.
it's Denver, building a mountain of a lead.
Hopefully that shit
31
fits.
points as this quarter
I
concludes.
fucking.
Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq.
Yeah.
Taking a peek now.
Yeah, I love you. No, I appreciate it. Love you too. I'll definitely. Yeah, hit me up. Let me know. I love you, Spot.
And with the second half, it's going with a whole new group out there. And the Clippers. Making a change here as well. Collins, he's checked in for Jones. Westbrook outside. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Watson. Leonard defending. Here's Najee. Jordan high post. Just 5 to shoot.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
A 3 from the inbound. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Zeke Naji out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Strother in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Collins. It's rebounded by Naji. And here's Denver. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Strother. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 6th assist of the night. Collins with it. 12 points for him. The shot comes out. Westbrook against Harden. And finished off by Westbrook.
Yeah, what a flashy player Westbrook is. He loves putting on a show with his handles.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the middle. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Westbrook against Harden. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I'll tell you, excellent vision from Westbrook. He's no stranger to pick-and-roll execution.
Collins outside. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Nuggets. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
Here in the second half, they've just found...
Denver has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Jordan. Over to the left wing. Here's Strother. 3-pointer off the mark. Well, the Clippers shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Collins inside. He's against Watson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For the Clippers, Simmons has checked in for Zubac, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Westbrook.
2 minutes.
Here's Strother. This one for 3. Offensive board. Jordan again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Not afraid at all to get physical. Jordan finds the shot. So essential for a big to be able to work through contact.
Harden scanning the floor. Collins with a screen on Westbrook. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Westbrook. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Harden. Collins a screen. Rejected by Westbrook.
So persistent. Westbrook looking for a way to stop the shot, and he found it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And Denver's shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. And it's Watson missing. Well, Los Angeles shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdanovich.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every... Very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovich that you can rely on every night.
Chanchar's checked in for Jordan. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones is checked in.
Explosive in everything he does. Westbrook catches the defender a little out of position, makes a play, and draws the foul.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Holmes is checked in. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Collins outside. And Holmes with the block.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Simmons against Westbrook. Jacks up a three. Nails it from three. Westbrook's got 7 now in this quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do.
And so it's Denver, showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for the Clippers, Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Collins in at the 4. Tyson, he's checked in for Saric.
Number 5, Hunter Tyson.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 56% today. Here's Westbrook. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets.
Number 6, DeAndre Jordan.
Now Los Angeles with it. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And Simmons has got the ball here for the LA Clippers. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Collins left side. Back to Simmons. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Well, Stan, you coach some lockdown defenses. With the way
Thing is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
just 4 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. He shoots it. Strother, no good. Well, Los Angeles shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency.
Well, he can play.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Back to Westbrook. Inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Collins outside. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Simmons against Westbrook. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
Collins passes to Simmons. Jones with a screen on Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Westbrook, the pass to Najee. And Collins with the big block. To the paint. Here's Jones. And he jams it home with authority.
You can tell Leonard sees the whole floor, allowing him to set guys up well.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Jordan with a screen on Simmons. Westbrook against Simmons. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Collins, left side. Another shot. It's rebounded by Najee. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Deflected. Watson passes to Westbrook. No good. Collins with the defensive effort. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Collins with a screen on Westbrook. Harden, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Strother. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
Now Collins. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Chanchar. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Collins inside. Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Strother. And the layup is good. Strother's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
High arcing shot. Collins with the rebound. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 39% so far in the game. Down low. And Collins with the slam.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Harden against Westbrook. Pass to Najee. Back to Westbrook. Let's go with a 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Harden, pounded by Westbrook. To the wing on the left. Zubac passes to Bogdanovic. Knocks down the long J.
Well, anyone can tell you Bogdanovic is a volume three-point shooter. It's the focus of his game.
Here's Najee. Pass to Strother. Najee sets a screen. to the middle. Great D that time from Zubats.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And Collins with the slam.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Outside Watson. Back to Westbrook. Najee set to screen. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, BA. And people forget it was
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One
We all have our bad days. Man, I hate this Bay Area weather. It's never warm.
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Perry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now, one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Perry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
And the Clippers starting five. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. And it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Golden State, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Peyton in at the small forward. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his...
We'll go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Collins comes in for Derek Jones. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Powell. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. He can throw a lot at him, and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
Thank you, David. In the league, continuing Shams to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Bogdanovich passes to Eubanks. Kuminga goes in.
Oh, Kuminga finding a chance to attack the rim at full speed. Nothing's going to stop him.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Inside, Eubanks. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact, he'll head to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw, good from Eubanks. And both free throws, good for Eubanks. The Warriors shooting 45% for the fielder. Healed the pass to Kuminga. Pass to Moody. Now Curry. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Collins grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovich. A very nice season for him last year. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Curry outside, traps in the tray. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
To the paint, it's deflected. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Kuminga. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Really showing some strength on that bucket. Kuminga getting more used to finishing through that kind of contact.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, that's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. Now, here's Moody. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Curry against Simmons. To the inside, Collins. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
It's been all about Stephen Curry. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've made the most of the turnovers they've forced, putting on a lot of pressure here early on.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. We've got Harden. Bogdanovich out there with Collins. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Simmons in at center. Eubanks, he's checked in for Dunn. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot. And we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
And the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Curry on the wing, guarded by Harden. Moody the pass to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry against Harden. High post try. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got 14.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Moody. Over Harden. Bank shot. No good. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Curry against Harden. Curry getting it done inside.
And that's Curry showing some of that toughness, not going to shy away from contact.
Let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. Second in free throw percentage. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league, I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get two.
Curry from three.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Right side, Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's a screen by Collins. In the corner, Eubanks with it. Misses the three. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. Now, here's Moody. Back to Curry. Here's the three. Here's Jackson Davis. It's hauled in by Dunn. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Moody finds Looney. Knocked away. And stolen by Dunn. Driving in. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now in writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Inside. Pass to Kuminga. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. Payton, he's checked in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Moody. And it's good, 2 points. Payton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in trick.
Back to Leonard. Down low and stolen by Butler. Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
And good that time.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Collins passes to Zubac. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. Here's Podziemski. He's got 9. Pass to Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Zubac.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. I mean, he really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
Jones checked in for Chris Dunn.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Collins. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Warriors ahead, running away with it. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of them.
And during that first half, and that about wraps it.
Well, we've got a second half. Change here. Kuminga's checked in. Collins checked in for the Clippers. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Warriors leading by 17. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. Butler in the corner. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Harden's shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Collins, a screen on Curry. Harden against Curry. Collins in the post. He's got 10. Just 5 on the clock. Zubac with the screen for Powell. Here's Collins. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Warriors leading by 23. Latrey. They get it back. Butler. And the rejection by Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Craig, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
Leonard, no luck.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Zubac, a screen on Butler. Collins against Butler. Outside Collins. Some solid defense from Butler. To the middle. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy's such a well-conditioned athlete, using that vertical he has to get up and throw it down.
And the Clippers call time here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Moses Moody in for Stephen Curry. The Clippers also changing it up. Ben Simmons comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's done in for James Harden. Outside for Simmons. And stolen by Butler. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's done in the corner. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Podziemski. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Spencer's checked in. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Powell. Simmons passes to Collins. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Moody. His 3-pointers off the mark. LA's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Shot by Collins, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
Leonard sets a screen for Collins. Pass to Eubanks. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
There's a screen by Collins. Simmons passes to Collins. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Number 5, the Warriors.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Three-pointer, Butler drills it from outside. Butler's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Leonard finds Collins. It's blocked. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Good on the shot. Jackson Davis has got 8 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside, Bogdanovich. To the inside, Collins. No good again that time.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
To the left side wing. Left side, Collins. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, they've got Dunn. Collins is out there with Simmons. Then it's Harden, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. They get the rebound, and Griffin slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And there it is for him.
Just simply creating offense. That's what James Harden is. He is the system.
The Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Down against Griffin. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And that game against Houston, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
Knox, he's checked in for the Warriors. The rebound by Harden. The Clippers shooting a meager 37% for the game. Bogdanovich looking around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Kuminga. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Collins now top the key. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harden's shot is off. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
There's the pick. Moody with it. Simmons is there. Shot clock at 5. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time. These friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
Inside, here's Collins. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 14 points for the Wizard.
Well, still such a prolific passer in this league. You expect Harden to make those kind of dishes.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Hield. Out left to the wing. Moody the pass to Looney. Puts up a three. Hield can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's Collins with the drive. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. And stolen by Simmons. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Collins in the post. Defended by Looney. Count that one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Looney. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hield with a screen on Bogdanovich. And the Warriors miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Collins against Hield. And Collins gets double teamed. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Moody the pass to Kuminga. And there's the defensive 3-second call. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, man, it's hard.
Fires from way outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Down low. Here's Collins. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Shot by Collins, no good. Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Moody with it. Out guarded by Bogdanovich. Moody the pass to Hield. They set the screen. Trying to find Jackson Davis and gets it to him. He gets that one.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Here's Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bogdanovich.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Collins in the post. Jackson Davis defending. Collins kicks to Harden. Now here's Collins. He's tightly guarded. Misses from close range.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Looney passes to Moody. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Santos. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
It's Collins with the drive. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. To the middle.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in, and so Looney nails both of them. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best, but as Harden. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it up.
I see a lot of people jumping on MP for all those turnovers, but everyone has bad games. Hoopers know. It's no big deal.